Welcome everyone to HueFin News. Today is October 18, 2018, the home of the 2-minute price prediction, as well as giving you all the news according to the charts. So today we're going to give you the news according to the charts. Now, there is an article panning around the internet space titled 5 turnaround stocks to buy now. Okay, just show you the snippet that I just grabbed from the article. This is it. It was posted yesterday around 10:41 Eastern Standard Time. 5 turnaround stocks to buy now. Now what we're going to do is give you the 5 stocks that this article listed as needed to be bought now. They are ADBE, Smucker, Brinker, AngloGold, Ashanti, and Harmony Gold Mining. Now we're going to dissect the price chart to see whether or not these companies are in fact worthy of buying, to see if this article matter of fact tells us that we should buy them. Okay, so now the first one is going to be ADBE. Okay, so let's go ahead and see ADBE. This is the monthly chart for ADBE, and obviously you can tell here we are seeing some changes in tone in the market. The current month that we are on is definitely showing us some sellers coming into the space. Weekly chart shows you again that we're still getting some stockpile in this particular space, and $260 is going to be the resistance that we need to be on the lookout for. But I will tell you that if ADBE can stay above $240, which it is trying to do now, then we're going to try that 260 once again to break it as resistance. But as of right now, there's more weakness in the market in ADBE than it is strength. And even for today, you can see here that we're not ready for higher prices as of this particular moment. So this is not a buy right now in ADBE from our analysis. $260 will be the resistance area, and then $240 will be support. We can bounce in between those prices. So obviously, if you could buy it towards the low end of the support area, and we can see where support and strength is coming into the market, then definitely you can see ADBE moving back up to 260. But as of right now, ADBE is not a buy according to our analysis, even though that article states that these are, or this is one of the stocks that we need to buy right now. So now the next one on the list is going to be Smucker. This is the monthly chart for this particular stock, and you can definitely tell already that we are showing some huge signs of weakness for this particular stock. $100 is going to be support, so obviously that can be maintained. But right now, given the width of these monthly bars, long term I'm still seeing indications of some weakness coming in this particular stock. Now we're going to move to a 1-hour chart for Smucker, and again you can see here on the weakness bars, the weekly bars, that the market is not strong at all. We're getting a lot of stockpile, plus to go down bars in this particular space. Definitely this is not a buy opportunity right now in Smucker. Okay, now I told you already that $100 can be maintained as support, so just be on the lookout for that as this particular stock continues to move to the downside. But yes, as of right now, I'm still seeing indications of this particular company moving to the downside. Now if I was to go ahead and draw a quick support line for Smucker, you can even see here that if I was to take it all the way up to this particular spot, that we can still have the market. You can see how much movement to the downside we can have just in order for us to find support. So literally at least $90. If $100 not going to hold, is going to be the next support area in Smucker. So this is not a buy neither from our perspective, but the article again states that this is another company that we should buy stock in. But right now we definitely don't see Smucker or even ADBE as being buying opportunities. So now the next one on the list is going to be Brinker International. Okay, this is the monthly chart for Brinker, and this is definitely a lot stronger than ADBE or SJM. That is definitely, I can tell you, we're holding $44 as support. We're still showing some indications on the monthly chart of some stockpile coming in, so we're not out the woods quite yet for this particular stock to move higher. But I can definitely tell you that it's a lot stronger than ADBE and SJM. Looking at on the weekly chart, as Brinker is definitely giving us indication that it's not ready for lower prices. So at least we got a little bit more movement to the upside to go. But I want to point out to you that this particular stock is coming across resistance right now around $48. So in the very near term, that is going to be tested to see if it's going to break. And in matter of fact, if we do see it break $48, I would be at least expecting it to come to around $50. But right now, the weekly chart is still trying to show us that it wants to move to the upside. The daily price chart, you can see here that we do have some consolidation, but overall the market is still a little bit stronger. Okay, in the near term, I could definitely see this particular stock move to the upside than I would SJM or Adobe. Okay, so now the next one on the list is going to be AngloGold Ashanti. This is a gold mining company. This is the monthly chart. It ended the day up actually 2.62%, and the monthly chart definitely is giving us some strength in this particular space. It came and held $8 numerous times on the monthly chart, so that $8 price is a very good support area for this particular stock. Looking at it on the weekly chart, you can see here that we got this very strong pussy gold bar. We're getting some sideways consolidation currently. As long as Ashanti Gold can hold $9, I will be expecting that at least that continued consolidation to where $10.50 going to be resistance and $9 going to be support. As of right now, this is probably somewhat a lot stronger than Adobe and SJM, but like I said earlier, we are seeing indications of some stockpile coming in the market. So in the very near term, I will be expecting this particular stock to move to the downside as well. It has already came and bounced off $9.50, which is a positive, but we're still getting some stockpile in the market today. So overall, in the near term, I'm still forecasting this particular stock to move to the downside. $9 cannot be broken in order for us to at least long term have the ability to move to the upside. Okay. The last one that we're going to analyze for today is going to be Harmony Gold Mining, HMY. This particular stock is up 3.94% right now. This is another gold sector stock. So obviously you can tell here again, just like with Ashanti Gold, $1.50 is a very good area of support on the monthly chart. Even if we conclude this month towards the high of the bar, $2.50 definitely in the near term can be a resistance area. I can see it coming up to $3 as well, especially if the overall economic conditions of the world deteriorates. Looking at it on the weekly chart, we're still getting indications of some strength in this particular space. I just need to be a little bit cautious, just like with Ashanti Gold. That $2.20 area is resistance, so we definitely need to break that in order for us to at least move higher in price. But definitely, I'm not too concerned with this particular stock moving to the downside, given the overall news of the turmoil, the tariffs, a lot of the other currency deterioration. All those things can definitely push these stock mining companies to the upside. So I would definitely look favorable, according to that article, that these two will be buys as well. So out of the 5 stocks that this article recommended, HueFin News forecasts at least 3 of them to at least consolidate, move to the upside. They are Brinker, EAT, Ashanti Gold, ticker symbol AU, and Harmony Gold Mining, HMY. The other 2, definitely we're not seeing a lot of strength coming into the particular space on the price chart. So out of the 5 stocks that they mentioned, 3 out of the 5 definitely seems as if they're poised for higher prices. But again, definitely go ahead and do your own research. We do not have any positions in any of these 5 stocks that we just analyzed for you to give you our price predictions. Now, we would like to know, what do you all think is going to happen for these 5 stocks? Do you think that they are a buy? You have our opinion. You guys definitely see from the price charts what is listed or forecasted to occur, and now we'd like to know your ideas, your thoughts. What do you think? Do you think these 5 stocks are ready for higher prices? And again, if you're not a member or this is your first time watching this particular video, go ahead and like this particular video, share it, because we definitely are the only organization that is going to analyze the articles along with the price charts to make sure that they correlate one with another, to make sure that these individuals are not trying to sway our buying decisions. Okay, go ahead and subscribe as well if you like the material, the content that we are placing on this particular atmosphere. In the meantime, make sure you all maintain your profitability, and I will see you all later.